What's up, everybody? It's me, Michael Magneto 7 Crawford, and I'm here to invite you to get my book, Playbook to Production, Volume 1. This book discusses the fundamentals of how to become a music producer in today's industry. It covers things like how to monetize your music, how to stand out amongst the crowd, even how to pick the proper gear. If you want to be serious about becoming a music producer today, cop that book. Peace. NEDO.
Yeah. Rap God. Yeah, every
Let's
time
go.
I step up in this bitch, it's a homicide. Yeah, it ain't no lie, I'm guaranteed to leave you traumatized. Yeah, it's Mr. Dollar Sign, and that shit imperative. Let them tell you what they want,
Yeah.
but I write the narrative. When I was a boy, I always said I'd be a boss. That nigga sick,
Hey man, hey man, hey man. That's right hard. Welcome to the MAD Lucrative Podcast, episode 27. I didn't quit yet. I didn't quit. No, I'm playing with y'all. But welcome to episode 27 of the MAD Lucrative Podcast. I am your host, the one, the only, Magneto 7 in the building. Thank you. Yo, thank you. Yo, I hope your week was great. I know mine was amazing. Listen, first off, we're gonna start this out by saying rest in peace to Bob Saget, America's dad. He was one of America's dad. He was America's white dad, America's black dad. He got in a little bit of trouble. But rest in peace to Bob Saget. Yo, we love you. You will be missed. Yo, first off, if y'all from the mid 2000s and you don't know nothing about Full House, go watch Full House. It's seasons and seasons of Full House. Like, you'll get why I said like he's America's dad. Like, he was one of those guys. So stand-up comedy, whole different situation. He was giving it to y'all in the streets. But you will be missed. Straight up dude. I wish I would have had a chance to meet him. But hey, we know him through his art, which was acting and comedy, and you will be missed. Thank you for real. I got a few things. I don't want to go too crazy this week. I actually want to start off this week with bringing Sean on early, because we got a guest today, Mr. Robert Richardson, and he is fire. If you didn't know, Mr. Robert Richardson has lost like mad weight, and you'll hear his story later on. But let's call Sean now. Let's call him now, and we're gonna get started early. So here we go. I'm gonna bring Rock's record back because that joint just so hard. It's oh, Jesus. Here we go.
Yeah. Rap God. Yeah, every time I step up in this bitch, it's a homicide. Yeah, it ain't no lie, I'm guaranteed to leave you traumatized. Yeah, it's Mr. Dollar Sign, and that shit imperative. Let them tell you what they want, but I write the narrative.
Yo, what it do?
How's it going?
Hey man, I'm good, man. I'm good. I told the people I wanted to start with you early because we got a guest today. And
okay.
Sean will be in the studio starting next week, y'all. So, ladies, make sure you wear your finest.
Yes.
Oh, you hear? He said, look, okay.
Keep everything.
Say what?
No, I gotta keep it all locked up.
Oh, see, you know what I mean? So, first off, I'm gonna let y'all know what you call it, dirty blonde, right? I'm gonna give them dirty blonde.
No, man, all different shapes and sizes and shades, you know what I'm saying?
There we go, soiree, you know what
I mean? It's not yet.
Hey man. So
what you got going on?
Okay, like I said, it ain't been too much stuff to go down this week, so I wanted to make sure kind of chop it up before I brought our guest on with our.
All right.
Uh, well, because I'm gonna do a little business recap on the back end of this. I want to start with the BS early.
Okay.
Okay, Drake.
You already know it's some bullshit. What happened?
He's spicy though. That's why. Like Drake's so
Yeah.
spicy.
It's always petty shit whenever you say.
Okay, so now on this time, this particular time,
Okay.
it's been a female, of course. It's always a female with him, right?
Yeah.
It's been a female that he kind of had a sexual encounter with, and I don't know if you saw this because this is it's kind of like black news kind of. But anyway, Drake had sexual intercourse with this young lady.
Okay.
And from my understanding, he discharged himself in a condom, and then put some Texas P hot sauce. I don't know if it was Texas P, but I like Texas P, so I'm gonna just say Texas P right now. So he put some
It's a
Texas.
self-insert story.
Yeah. He put some hot sauce in the condom.
Okay.
The girl goes. I don't know how true this is either. So I don't even know if I want to talk about
He
it.
put the hot sauce in after, right?
After.
All right, cool.
Because I don't know if that's a new thing that you could use to get rid of the specimens, but but that's not it. That's not it. That's already wild enough, right? So then she fishes the condom out of the trash can.
Ooh.
And proceeds to put that inside of her, and she sits. so what's
Bitch gone. Bitch dead.
Okay.
Rest in peace.
All right. I was just like, okay. First off, that was very creative, Drake, for you to just.
That's like a fucking Home Alone trap. That's insane.
It's like bad kid tendencies. Like, why did you do that? Like, what was your point? But I guess this was the point, right? So, I want to know what's the wildest thing that you may have done or not done to keep yourself out of that awkward position.
Awkward position of what?
As it relates to a female. Okay. All right, I'll rewind it back. I won't call my partner name out because it's like now being an adult, it's like, oh yo, you a wildin', bro. So when I was in college, right?
Yeah.
A buddy of mine said that man, if I nut in her, then I gotta punch her in the stomach. So I was like,
what the fuck?
What? Like,
what the fuck?
Why would you do that? What was your? And he was like,
fucking pinata, man. You can't.
No, that doesn't. I won't say his name because he'll be wilding out here in these streets.
Damn.
And he's married now too. Anyway, so that for him that was birth control.
Too much information.
For him that was birth control, right?
Good Lord.
I'll insert me right here, right? I bought a Plan B or 2 or 3 in my lifetime. So
maybe 4.
Yeah, maybe 4. But see, that was, I was like, hey, we don't want to do this. You want that? Do you really want to do that? Nah, I don't want this. All right, let me get something for you. So that was me handling that situation. So for you, what's been one of those moments for you?
I mean, honest to God, pretty much wrapping it up as far as I go. I don't really make sure it stays in the trash. I guess I never thought about it, but damn. I don't think, look, I'm pretty sure I don't have any kids, and I'm pretty sure. Man, you're making me think now, but I don't think anyone's gone dumpster diving after my pre-kids. I don't think anyone's done that.
It's just wild. It's too wild, bro. I was like, nah, I know he not doing
yeah,
that.
I wouldn't even think about that shit.
Now I will say, in my Scorpio brain, I have thought about some wild stuff. Just not that one. That's a real wild one right there.
It's a little too far. I've gotten some Plan Bs before. I mean, I think everyone maybe once or twice.
Okay. So that's responsible. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, you mean in that case? Yeah. No, I try to make sure that I don't just leave anybody hanging dry. I'm not just gonna be like, I see it.
Yeah. Okay. This is another thing, cause this is just it's just random thoughts that I wrote down, and I wanted to get your take on it. Okay, so how is tax season in a white household? Cause I want to know, like for me, okay. shouts out to all the folk out here in these streets, but for me, growing up, I may have heard. Boy, I'm gonna claim all them kids. So she gonna let me claim. I'm gonna claim all that. We gonna get this back. We gonna get this back. That's what I heard growing up. So being an adult, being a business person, especially now being a business person, I'd be like, yo, I'd be scared to do stuff throughout the year. Cause I'm like, like I gotta make sure we keep account of everything so none of our businesses have to fail. Like keep track of everything you got going on. Just be responsible. So now, I've never been in a position to claim nobody's kids. Maybe I may have done it, but I never done it before. Like it's never been presented to me as an option. So, how is it for y'all?
Well, for Joe, I mean, as a kid, I kind of just left it to him. Like I did start working pretty early. Like I got a job at not early back then, but early nowadays. I feel like 16 is kind of probably early for kids now. Okay. But I got a job at Kroger, and I was I don't think I was making even enough to like claim shit.
Oh yeah, you was.
Probably. Oh, well, never mind. I mean, yes, I was.
Look, Uncle Sam wants every dollar. If you got a dollar, he want 10 cents.
I didn't say that. Man, Joe just used H&R Block, baby. That's all. It's pretty much what he had.
Okay, so it's just kind of a standard procedure, like it is what it is,
But we had to make sure he did it. I had to make sure I had all my W-2s and stuff in order for sure. And that's always a pain in the ass trying to find all those again if you don't keep them like organized.
So no conversations of claiming like other people's kids and like
no, man.
No scams.
I have me and my sister. That's all we got in our immediate family.
Okay, so let's go outside of y'all house, right? Cause your dad was responsible. Did you ever have any? Did you ever have any friends that you heard of them trying?
I had a couple friends who did not live with her parents. She was like, I swear to God, if he claims me this year, that is fucked up. She didn't live with him,
Okay.
But she was like, he's definitely gonna fucking claim me, even though I haven't lived with him in like 2 years.
Interesting.
Yeah, so parents will still do it. I mean.
Okay. Yeah, that's weird because I know. Okay, I'm not putting all of the black folk business out here in these streets. I promise I'm not. But I've heard a lot of people waiting for tax time to come around, right? And it's like the black household with kids, it's like celebration time, like tax.
Oh, because you get your stuff back.
Yeah, you get your money back from whatever they took out for the whole year.
I wait for that. It's kind of a cool time.
Yeah, but see now being a business owner and knowing how it works, I'm just like, I don't want to have to get nothing. Yeah. If anything, I don't want to have to pay nothing.
Exactly. You don't want nothing back.
Break even. You got yours during the year and I got mine. We good. Let's do another year. Let's do it again.
That's the thing. The older I got, I realized that. Like, I just don't, I don't want to make it to where they're taking so much that I will get a big one back. Yeah. I'd rather them take barely anything throughout the year.
Yeah.
And then give me like, oh, here's some change that we forgot to give you back.
Okay. I like that. Another thought. Because you remember our conversation earlier, right? About the weed.
Which one?
The weed and the C word. And not Or were you there? Were you there? I don't even know if you were there.
What? When
Okay,
we're talking
okay.
about the bricks.
This is great. Nope, not bricks. This is great.
Oh.
You haven't heard this, so I'll present this information to you, and then you let me know
Amazing.
what you think about this. All right. So
All right.
I was telling the other Sean and the other Mike about my idea of weed and the medical field as it relates to COVID. And I was like, yo, I realized this, like, everybody that I know that smokes ain't got sick. Not one person.
Damn.
And then I started.
For real. Oh, you know what? I know one person that smokes and did get it though.
Okay. Now, did they smoke a lot though? Are there?
They do smoke a shit ton, yeah.
Okay.
But she got sick in the month that she didn't have any weed left. Damn.
Yo. I'm
weed
like,
for cure for COVID.
I'm the new Fauci in this mud, bro. I'm the black Fauci. Yo. All right. So check it out.
Does that sound like a superhero name? Black Fauci.
I'm the meta Fauci.
Oh no.
That's a good name. I'm gonna use it. All right.
No.
So I was just thinking, like, okay, all of my hood friends that's kind of like in the neighborhood, whatever. I noticed the whole pandemic, these motherfuckers been outside eating wings, laughing, coughing,
Like
talking.
like nothing's happening.
Yo, no mask in sight. Just like, yeah, bro, these lemon peppers is hitting, boy. I'm like, God, what are you doing? So me being the uncle kind of now, I'm looking out the window like, bro, like, y'all need a mask on. Like, what are y'all doing? Oh nah, bro, we good.
Man.
We good. We just out here chilling.
I'm eating these wings, man.
Bro, ain't got sick yet. The whole pandemic, bro.
That's fucking awesome. Damn.
So what do you think about that? Do you think it's a possibility of I guess?
Well, I mean, I've always been an advocate for it because weed's such a natural anti-inflammatory. It probably does help with, avoid getting sick. I mean, you get sick when you have a lack of sleep, when you're stressed.
Yeah.
Your immune system goes down a lot. And if you've noticed, stoners do not have a lack of sleep or stress. They're not stressed and they sleep all the time. Their immune systems are probably doing great. Their organs are less inflamed. Their lungs are less inflamed. The weed really does help the body a lot. So, I mean, it makes sense. You'd probably, besides the outliers who smoke until they're, on the floor.
Okay.
Because I don't think too much of anything is probably bad for you, but.
So okay. Now I'm not. It's been a long time since I smoked.
Yeah.
Like smoke. So the difference between the CBD, THC, and whatever, like, explain the differences for me. Because
okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a scientist, and I'm not even close to like some of these guys that, they go hard.
You're the podcast scientist.
Yeah, certified podcast scientist. I know what I know, and I don't know what I don't know. So, so to my understanding, I need a disclaimer that I say real quick before I say anything.
Okay.
Anyway, so CBD, to my understanding, is kind of the stuff that's the stuff that does kind of make you relax. Like, you can go to a store and buy CBD gummies. I think in any state, it's not illegal. It's not the stuff that makes you high. That's THC. Okay. THC is more of the, that kind of affects you more than the CBDs. Like, you can give babies CBD oil. You can put CBD oil in like your cat's food if you want. It's natural to any like living, mammal, I guess. It calms them down, kind of. THC is the stuff that affects your mind more, not really your, it's the stuff that gets you high.
So how is it different from like the psychedelics and that type of stuff? And was it downers and uppers? And like, what's all
Oh, man. So yeah, to my understanding, like, weed is kind of like a psychedelic, like shrooms, but not really. Cause you got to do some crazy laced weed to start seeing some stuff, or you got to take someone's homegrown, I don't know what strain to start seeing stuff. Weed really isn't a psychedelic, but I know people compare it more, or shrooms more, to weed in terms of like how hardcore it is. It's not really. Shrooms are pretty gentle.
Okay.
They're not going to make you like to trip balls. I'm guessing you got to eat like a fistful of shrooms, or some shrooms that I don't know about.
Now, can you get sick off of shrooms? I actually might want to try shrooms.
Yeah, because you eat. There's some you eat. So, I mean, I assume all of them you eat, but again, I don't know. But yeah, shrooms you eat, they kind of make your stomach sick when you come down.
Okay.
Like I've done shrooms before, and like the next morning, I just felt a little stomach ache, but I was fine. And that night, I wasn't tripping balls. I was really high. Like it felt just like a really good weed high. That's why I compare shrooms to weed. It's kind of the same.
See, my thing. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what made me stop smoking weed. All right, It was one particular episode. I'm not gonna say the people that I was smoking with because they would be embarrassed because I would tell their disclose who they are. But I remember, I rolled up the big fat blunt, bro. That just fat, boy. That's like, woo, Pookie status, bro. So, you know what Pookie is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Friday. So I just want to make sure you good. So anyway, I had rolled it up. I was smoking, and I was laying on the floor. It was a carpeted floor. Floor was comfortable. I was chill, blowing it in the air, like we say. And then the ceiling seemed like it was starting to get lower. So I like,
no.
So
I'm thinking you're Indiana Jones and the spikes come out.
Yo, my G. So I was still smoking. I was like, that's different. That's different. Like,
Hey, you guys see the ceiling?
Yo, so the ceiling got closer and closer. It's how I was like, I was trying to touch the ceiling. I was like, I know the ceiling ain't this close to me. It felt, bruh, it seemed like I was about to get like boxed in with the ceiling. And
no.
So I jumped up, ran out the little carport area. And I was like, it was cold too. I had a t-shirt on with some flip-flops.
Damn.
Ran, jumped up. I like the house about to fall down. Like,
bro, you had some.
You
the
tripping,
fuck
bro.
did you have? You had some laced weed, man.
Yo, it may have been, but after that, hey, bro, I was scared to go back in the house. I ain't have no coat or nothing. And I'm a cold-natured person. Bruh, I ain't had no coat, no nothing. I was like, man, I cannot go in that house because it's got to fall down. Like,
we gotta get Hope on here because she's the expert with like psychedelics and stuff.
Okay. So that's it. That's no more weed talk. No more.
All right, no more weed.
No more weed.
Erased
talk.
from my mind. I've never done it before.
All right. Last question.
Okay,
Our last statement. Right. It's not really questions because, like I said, ain't nothing really went down in this past week or so, and I'm glad. I don't
really.
Need,
oh,
except
yo,
for Bob.
You see Doja Cat's Twitter?
Oh God, what she done did?
It's fucking. Please go on there and see. She replaced her profile picture with a picture of Peppa Pig, right? But it doesn't have ears or a nose, so it's just like. It's like a little big circle with eyeballs. You gotta go see it. It's funny as fuck. Right, and then her bio says, my ass. That's all it says.
Hold on.
And then she replaced her name on Twitter. Her name is just Poop. So like,
oh God.
I don't know what the fuck she's doing. It's funny. If you could put a picture up, that'd be great. It's funny as fuck.
I'm gonna try to put it down here because okay.
I'll send it to you.
I'm looking at it now. Okay.
She's hurt, and then I.
Okay. I got so many different ways that I could dissect this right here. Okay. So I don't know how we just got on Doja Cat, but anyway, okay. So check it out. How much of this is that trolling technically? Ain't
What
that
when you play?
when you do this kind of stuff? Like, is that trolling?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I would say so.
Cause okay, it's just confusing, right? Cause she's around your age group, right?
Yeah.
She's in your age group. Do you feel like the the 20 early 20s to I'm gonna say maybe 26? Do you feel like that age group is like screaming for help and attention? But we're just it's like in the form of a laugh now though, because we're like, oh look at her, haha, that's funny. Like,
I would say even younger than me. Like, yeah, Gen Z, man, for sure.
hmm,
I mean, I feel like it's like the loneliest generation because you need, like, if you haven't noticed, I mean, everyone seems like every social circle and any interaction that you ever want is locked behind like all these fucking labels, and you feel like you have to like be in like like cliques at school, except cliques are now like micro cliques, and everybody is in a micro clique all the fucking time. It must be so tiring. Like
hmm,
when I was in high school, I didn't give a shit, dude. I played Call of Duty with my friends. Like I didn't care. I had like my little group of friends, and then I
yeah.
had my acting friends. You know?
I was kind of not a nerd, but I was just a different type of kid. Like I always tell you, I was driven. Right?
Yeah,
I've always wanted to do big stuff. Um, I
you're way
will
more driven than me.
I will say though, I was a hella unfocused kid though. Like when I
Mhm.
say unfocused, like I wasn't one of them kids that was always wanting to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to college and I want to do this, I want to do that. Like no, I wanted to get money. I
That's
wanted,
the default.
yo, this is just a default. I wanted to get
You're a
money.
normal kid.
Yeah, exactly. Do music and just have cool friendships. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I remember going to the bowling alleys back in the day, and I was a church kid, so I was always at church on the weekends for the most part. But
Mhm.
I didn't really have that whole like today's kids always want to do the whole clicking up and oh no, I don't really rock with them or they ain't got these. Well, no, I was one of those
Yeah.
kids. I won't lie. I would listen. I'd be like, what are those?
But I mean, if it's all in good fun, that's funny, you know?
Right, right.
Hopefully no one took it too far, but you see kids nowadays, they have, it's just weird. They look like walking advertisements, like walking billboards. They got the Under Armour shirt, Under Armour pants, Under Armour sandals, Under
Yeah.
Armour socks. It's like, bro, what? Like, why you got a match today? This is weird.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
To me, that's weird. Like, back in my day, I feel like, God, I'm not even that old,
Back in
man.
my day.
But like,
24.
but yeah, but seriously, back in my high school, if someone wore that every day, we'd be like, dude, you're weird. Why do you care to
Yeah.
match all your, like, I got the Nike hat, I got the Nike
Yeah,
trainers,
it's
I got
kind
the
of
Nike.
lame.
It's like, that's weird, dude.
Yeah.
But like now, that's default. That's normal for some of these kids, and I feel like brands won. You know, they have
Yeah.
brainwashed kids, and because the kid's gonna tug on mom's shirt. It's like, mom, I really need Nike shoes for gym because everyone's laughing at my Adidas. You know, and back to
Yeah.
the Adidas were the shit when I was in high school,
They weren't when I was. They were.
and everybody.
We had Air Force Ones. Okay, listen. We're having a good conversation. Let me tell you about my high school. Right.
Oh,
It was mixed. It was black and white.
Mhm.
Shouts out to all the honeys back in the day. You know what I mean? But it was mixed. The black kids, we wanted Air Force Ones. We had Nelly. Think about this, bro. We had Nelly. We had the franchise boys. You know who Nelly is?
no,
See, you
no, I never heard.
you missed out on fun. We had the original twerking. Do you know what the original twerking was?
Yeah, I don't want to know.
It was something. It was something called the butterfly. Do you know what that is?
No,
Why you?
because I imagine someone squatting down twerking and be like, "Look at this butterfly." It's like, what the fuck?
Yo, no, okay,
Dumb
no, okay.
fuck.
So the butterfly. I love these cultural talks. So the butterfly It's like a form where you bend your legs, and it's like just go look it up. Look it up on YouTube.
You know, I will on my own time.
Look it up on YouTube, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. But we had Nelly, we had Noriega, we had Eminem. Eminem was one of them. He was one of the pinnacle people then, but he was just starting, right? We had Busta Rhymes, Make It Clap. You don't even know. You know who Busta Rhymes is?
Yeah, so that was when Eminem was like the coolest.
Cleaning Out My Closet, Eminem.
Yeah.
We had that. Cool. We had LL Cool J, Love You Back. Bruh, hold on, man. Let me go ahead and clap it up for these folks, man.
Man, you had the best fucking, you had like the Renaissance.
And then we had the throwback jerseys with the Air Force Ones, with the Jordans. You had all the Jordans. Like, it was, our time period in high school was fire, bro. It was fire.
It was.
And I'm like, the stuff that I look at, now I will say, this is the difference. The new kids got the internet and y'all got money. Like, the new kids get money right now.
Yeah, actually.
And the type of fun that y'all are able to have is a whole different. Like, I remember, I think I wanted to hold my uncle's Corvette. Like, that was a big thing back then, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to hold my uncle's Corvette. I think I ended up driving my car still. So, but it was cool. And, that was kind of it. We may have a few people to pitch in on the limo, stuff like that. But now, these new, hold on, let me clap it up for the new kids, because y'all get money out here right now, man.
Clap it up.
So I saw a prom, and I know you've seen some of them on Instagram too. The kids are coming up in Bentley coupes. They coming up with a Bentley limousine.
It's crazy.
And you talking about $20,000 watches. The girls getting their dress made by Dior. Like, they're doing it big now. Like, we were lucky
I think I carpooled to Cheesecake Factory.
So you missed that. Sure. So you missed that time period just a little bit.
Hell yeah! I think I was still driving the family truck.
The Ford.
Yeah.
Right? The Ford, Joey.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, sorry, I don't have one of your Rams. Your cool Dodge Rams.
Hey, man. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. But I will say this. I can appreciate progression. I can appreciate everybody kind of leveling up, because this is a sign. This is one of those things I think I've heard Mike say it plenty of times too. But we've created a soft generation because the parents work so hard, right? But the flip side of that, statement is this: if every generation is supposed to get better, right? I'm supposed to be better than my dad. You're supposed to be better than your dad, as it relates to becoming and developing into this human. Like, you're supposed to be a better person and a better family bloodline over time.
Yeah.
It's only right for your kids to be like, oh yeah, I don't really want the Civic. I would like to have the Benz. Like, that's okay. Now, as parents, we got to be like, nah, bro. Like, you're going to get this beat up. You're going to get this Honda Civic right now, even though we can afford it.
That's exactly how I'm going to raise, if I have a kid.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not, hell no, man. I'm like, you drive a Toyota Camry. You're going to get a job. You're going to work. I'm going to make him work retail for at least a year. He needs to know how shit that is, man. He needs to know retail and just food service, dude. I was a waiter for 3 years, and I worked retail for like 2 or 3 other years.
So what do you feel like it made you appreciate anything?
Oh, hell yeah. Like, I was already nice to waiters before, but dude, being a server in America, holy shit. You definitely, I would never tip below, unless that waiter like slapped me in the face. I would not tip below 20, man. It's rough. Like, they really do. At the end of the month, they don't get shit in their check. It all goes to tax. Like
Yeah.
they really don't make any money. Tip, it's completely tip.
I remember I told you I dated a girl that worked at Cracker Barrel, and
Yeah.
dang, that was very specific. So she hears this. Shots out anyway. Hella specific. But I remember hearing those conversations about, yeah, tips wasn't all that good this time, and
Yeah.
and just seeing that look, that defeated look on her face, I was like, yo, that's lame. So that's what y'all go through?
Yeah. Every night. Every night. It's like you don't know what's gonna happen that night. Like retail was way easier because every fucking night I knew I was gonna come to work or a morning whatever time I work. I knew it was gonna be kind of like roughly the same.
Okay.
Customers, you can never prepare for some of the customers. You get some crazy ass people, but you knew what you were gonna do every day. Serving food, man. I mean, you never know who you're gonna get. You get assholes, great people, super nice. You never know, and it's different bullshit every night.
Dang. Okay. Well, shouts out to all the servers. Clap it up for them.
Yeah, it's fulfilling though. Like when you leave with a wad of cash, you feel good. You're like, shit, I did good tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, there it is then. There it is. So, my brother, I will see you in the studio next week.
Hell yeah.
The ladies will see you. The vanilla dream with the chocolate dream.
Vanilla thunder.
Yo, hey, look, before we hang up, I'm gonna get you doing these videos, bro. The little videos.
No, man. No, they're
yes, you are.
They're too good for you.
No,
I don't want to mess it up.
You gotta do it too.
I don't want to live in the shadow of the chocolate dream.
Dude, look, I think the ladies are like that.
Yeah. I'll get some glasses and a hat, and then I'll walk off. What do you call it again?
I don't even know what I call it. It's just dumb. It's really dumb. I'm gonna keep doing it.
Kids, I love it though.
They like it. So.
They eat it up.
Yeah. So, all right, bro. I will holler at you, man. Appreciate you.
All right, I'll see you.
All right, cool. All right, folks. Now it is time for us to hit up Mr. Robert. Let's go.
Hey, bring it back, Carl. Threw me off, see, I thought I knew you better. Made some plans with you, but now I'm making cheddar. Had your chance, now you watching, looking jealous. You could've had the world, girl, I'm trying to tell you.
Hey.
Mr. Richardson!
What up?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. For y'all that don't know, this is Mr. Robert Richardson. He's in the building. Welcome him. Welcome.
What's up? How y'all doing today? How y'all doing on this beautiful Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. I'm sorry, I mixed my days.
Look, we're not gonna disclose the date because we pod on Wednesdays, but we go on Thursday. But anyway.
Oh, never mind. Error message. That was me. Error. Don't just delete that. I'm sorry. My bad.
You good, man? You good?
The gym messed my brain cells up today.
Oh no! So look, let me tell him. So I just called him, just kind of briefed him, let him know how we roll on the pod. And he's like, "Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm hurt right now."
Straight up, I'm hurting so bad right now. Today was leg day, and leg day was vicious. I mean, squats. I don't know how many squats and sets of squats I did, but I just know my legs are shaking like Jello.
Them baby legs. The baby legs.
Oh, them baby legs. I'm acting like I'm just starting to walk again.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so before you introduce you, I'm gonna introduce you, and then you tell. We gonna go through details with you. So
Okay.
I don't know. I think it was friend of the show, Lynthius Cheney. I think I saw that he had posted something of yours, or he had liked something at some point. So I was just like, let me see what this is, because I can identify, getting your body intact and how you want it and all that stuff. So I went and looked at his page, your page, and I was like, yo, My man's is killing it, yo.
Thank you. Hey, let me tell you something. This is a I don't look at it as just weight loss and fat loss. I look at it as something as a lifestyle change, especially being I'll get into more of that as we're talking. But this is not just for weight loss and fat loss. It's more. It goes deeper. It goes a lot deeper than just physical. A lot deeper than physical. It's for the health of my family because I have to lead by example.
I like that.
So
Before you unpack that, okay, introduce yourself. Who you are, where you from, all that stuff.
Well, my name is Robert Richardson II. I better say that because if not, my dad would be like, "Boy, you are not the first." So they know my dad called me Junior, or some people call me Rob. I'm from everywhere. I bounced around a lot because my mom, my dad, very successful with work. My dad played professional football back in the day.
Oh,
So
sweet.
I was born in Silver Spring, Maryland.
Okay.
From Silver Spring, Maryland, we moved to Virginia. From Virginia, we moved to New Jersey. From New Jersey, moved to Orlando. And then I went from Orlando. I went to school in Baltimore, Maryland. I went to Morgan State University, HBCU school.
Okay.
Played college football there. I transferred back home to finish my degree due to my dad. My dad had some health conditions where I need to be home and help my mother out. Okay. And so I'm transferred to UCF and graduated as a UCF Knight. From there, moved to Louisiana for work. And fast forward 8 years later, I'm still in Lafayette, Louisiana. I'm married. We have a 5-year-old son. I was on The Biggest Loser in 2019.
Dope. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. I was on The Biggest Loser show in 2019. For 3 months, lost 48 pounds after coming home. And from there, I've lost 183 pounds total.
What?
Yep, 183 pounds. Lost the whole person.
Okay. I got so many questions already. Yo, I told you, like, okay, I don't know if you know a little bit about us, but I'm from North Carolina, right?
Okay, yeah.
My wife and I are from North Carolina. We're heavy in the music. We've been in music for years. Like, I produced Eminem, 50 Cent, Jim Jones, a lot of that.
All my favorite artists.
Yo, it's my favorite too, right?
Oh my goodness! Eminem went hard before a football game.
Exactly. So for me, of course, my family. I was the first of my family to graduate from college. I went to A&T.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yep. Went to A&T.
We played y'all. Yeah, we definitely played y'all.
All the time. Me. But you know, I moved around in my adult life doing music, like LA, New York, now we're in Atlanta for good. And
okay.
The most I lost was 100 pounds, right?
Wow.
But it took
that's a lot.
Bro, I got probably about 40 of it back though, bro. About 40 of it back.
Nah, that ain't nothing to take off.
But look, that's over, I'm gonna say about 12 or 13 years. So it ain't
okay.
It ain't terrible. Like, you know how you can hide your clothes and you can hide the little wrinkle on your clothes. Like, yeah, I'm still okay. I'm good still. But okay. Yep. First off, being a dad, and like the Biggest Loser was after being a dad. So, what got you to pick up weight in the first place? What was the
the driving force for me to pick up the weight is when I had a dream of playing professional football. My whole life, I was an athlete. My mom played college basketball. My mom is a great athlete, basketball player.
Wow.
My dad is a heck of an athlete. So my entire life, I was always in basketball. Well, I played baseball first, then basketball, and then football. The reason why I stopped playing baseball is because I got tired of getting hit with a baseball, and I couldn't, fight somebody and not get kicked out of a game. And so my parents were like, all right, let's try basketball, because you're tired of getting hate with baseball. Well, basketball was a great sport. I loved it. I was a great center. I tried playing point guard, but then I got tired of getting fouled so much and not able to give the punishment back without getting flagrant fouls.
Okay.
So my dad was like, okay, let's try my sport. And I played football and loved it, fell in love with playing offensive line my entire life. And I always had a dream of making it to the pros,
Okay.
But the biggest thing that was my flaw was taking care of myself. As I was sharing with my wife the other day, I was like, babe, I said, man, if I would have had this knowledge about food and training, and had all this just wisdom now, back when I was 16 or 17 years old, I would be in the league right now. There'd be no doubt. Because being an offensive line, I grew up thinking, okay, I got to be super big, overweight, so I can take up space and punish my opponents. Not thinking, no. You need to be strong, fast, and physical. You don't have to be overweight and sloppy.
Right.
Because, in high school, a lot of coaches don't teach you how to be a healthy offensive line. They want you to be big. You might be too small where you need to eat more.
Yep.
And so that I've started terrible habits, like, you can eat wings on Monday night, or you can eat wings on Friday night after the game. And so all these habits never stopped. And so as I became an adult, they just got worse.
Gotcha.
And so my weight, I went from being 6'8", at 6'8", 350 pounds, one of the biggest offensive linemen in Orlando, Florida, my senior year, to being 370-pound offensive lineman in college.
Sheesh.
You can't. I mean, I was, yeah. I mean, hey, look. I was a tall, big wall, but it caused me to have multiple knee injuries, carrying all this weight around, and so because of my weight and because I was so unhealthy and having so many knee surgeries, it basically ended my football career. And so once that happened, I fell into a deep depression. I felt like I could not do anything else because, a lot of people told me, well, the only thing you're good for is playing football.
Oh, you got some bars. Go ahead.
Hey, look, only thing you're good for is playing football. So even though my mom, my dad, my wife, at the time my best friend, my friends, like, no, Rob, you got so much. All I kept hearing was the haters telling me, okay, well, you can't play football now. So what you gonna do? Flip burgers all day? Like, what you gonna do? Push carts all day? Not realizing, brother, you have a degree. You have more than just playing football. So that's what happened. I decided to retire not just my cleats, but myself.
I like that.
So I put myself away in a box, put myself in the attic, and let myself collect dust. Okay. And so I was trying. So basically, I started helping, like a lot of us men do. We start helping everybody else around us.
Yep.
It's like, how can I help you? I went from being invested into myself, training every day, working hard, trying to get to the league, now to being, a serviceman. Forget about Rob. Rob, I'm good. I don't need nothing. I don't need to go to the gym. Whenever something mentally triggered me, I would eat. So if I'm watching a game and I remember a play would trigger me about a play, or somebody would say a comment about my weight, I would go eat. Really? Versus addressing my problem with a therapist or a counselor, because I thought I was if I go see a therapist and counselor, people are gonna think I'm weird or something like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and go eat real quick. I'm gonna get my favorite meal. So that's how I became from 370 to 479.
Okay. Now, to unpack the other part that I said was a bar, because I've kind of gone through that and still going through it to a certain extent now. When you see that it's a second phase of this new you, but everybody wants to keep putting you back in the original. Nah, you good for this. Like for me, I've gotten into the coaching aspect and business coaching, all that stuff, and not as much music producer stuff, because I love it, But it's like, yo, I have so much more that I can offer to just the world and leave this footprint
Mhm.
in the form of this new me. So how have you been able to kind of mentally get over what the box that people want to put you in?
Well, it's funny, and you probably agree with me with this. When I was in that first phase that everybody wanted to be in, everybody was for me. But when they noticed that I was moving on to phase two, they started to drop off like flies.
Yep.
And so what I started to realize is that, okay, well, you know what? You weren't really for me then, so why am I worried about y'all? Y'all just stay over there. And the ones that are for me, support me, stay here and watch this journey evolve into the person I'm meant to be. So
Mm.
basically, the box they put me in, okay, keep that old person in that box. But everybody that's for me right now is about to see the person that God designed me to be.
I like that.
So,
I like
you
that.
know, everybody has so much more in them that they don't understand that God wants them to unlock. But the world will tell you you're meant for something. And we listen to people who don't have anything behind their words or behind anything that they're telling you to show themselves approved, and they want to tell you and judge you, and they want, oh, you should be, but they have nothing else. They don't have no proof of success.
Right, right,
So we listen in versus listening to that spirit inside of us that's telling us what else we're capable of,
right.
what we're capable of doing for other people around us.
Hmm.
So that's how I was able to block the noise and to kill my ego.
Yeah.
And I'm a black man,
That's
so
hard.
I
Boy.
would. Oh man, the brothers I talked to back in the day. No, don't go see a therapist. They're
Yeah.
gonna call you crazy.
Uh huh.
They're gonna talk about you.
Yep.
I had to do it for me because mental triggers will always hold you from living your purpose and unlocking the gift that's inside of you.
Hold on. You said mental triggers will always.
Will al-
Go ahead.
will always hold you back from unlocking your gift, which in turn will help you find your purpose.
Mm, I like that. I'm gonna have to jot
You
that
know,
down. Let's jot that down. We gonna put that on the wall somewhere down here. Like, I like that. I like that.
yes, yeah. It's the mental triggers. Everybody has a mental trigger. Everybody has trauma they face in their past, whether it's failures, whether it's family, best friends, parents, whatever it happened. We all have something that if somebody said something or somebody reacts to you a certain way, we
Right.
could come off and say, "Well, what do you mean by that?" Well, no. I didn't mean anything by that. I'm sorry, man.
Mm-hmm.
Just something just reminded me of something back in my past that's that prompt me to react the way I reacted.
Yeah.
And like my mental triggers was prompted me to binge eat. I became a binge eater.
Mm, me too. That was
So
one of
you
them.
know,
Like, yo,
oh
okay, all
man.
right. I'm gonna get into the fat conversation, dog. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But listen. It wasn't nothing like a lemon pepper, a 10-piece lemon pepper. When you just got some bad news or something, it's like, yo, I'm gonna get this lemon pepper with this ginger ale right quick. Just go ahead and with the fries. Like, yeah, I remember that. I
Look,
remember.
Wingstop, teriyaki. Give me 20 teriyaki, give me 20 lemon pepper, and give me the basket of fries.
Yep,
Okay?
yep.
And look, a Diet Coke to wash it down with. I don't want. I don't need. I don't want the extra calorie. I need a Diet Coke. I'm just
Exactly
trying to
right.
watch.
Like you
I'm trying to
gonna
watch that last 100 after I'm eating 2,500 worth of calories. I'm trying to watch that last 100.
yo, but okay. Yo, I love this conversation. All right, so how being on the Biggest Loser, we're gonna go there. All right,
Okay. Okay.
being on the Biggest Loser, was it? Do you feel like the show set you up to succeed in your weight loss journey, or do you feel like it was like, I'm gonna just do this is real fast, Hear it, lose the weight. Let's take pictures and get out. Cause I know in entertainment business,
Hmm.
when we deal with artists, that's kind of how it is. If we got an artist, we needed to cut 20 pounds by next Friday.
Mhm.
Then she goes on the lemonade diet, and it's just hurry up, get it done, take the pictures, get out, and let us do what we need to do. Was the
You
show?
you 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 know uh that it's funny. I was thinking they were gonna just like basically we're gonna eat like one meal a day, but they actually showed us the great thing about this show. They actually showed us how to prep. So
Ah,
they didn't have people make our food for us. We actually had to do it on our own. They had somebody come in and show us how to prep,
uh-huh.
but then we had to prep our own meals. We had to weigh our foods. We had to prep our food for the next day.
Wow.
Granted, look, no, yeah, but
Okay, okay.
now
All right.
look. Here's the part that frustrated me, and I know it's TV, but oh my goodness, 5 a.m. to almost 1 p.m. at night, we're filming.
Hold
So
up, 5 a.m.
to
to
one p to one. I'm sorry, 1 a.m. So we get up at
no,
5 a.m. Oh, 5 a.m.
no.
All day is filming, and so we're trying to find time A to eat,
Right.
and then B to prep. So it's like, okay, all right, so y'all have an hour and a half to go back to y'all's house and do what y'all gotta do. So all 12 of us are in the kitchen, and so we set up a routine. Okay, so today you're chop up the chicken. Okay, you're chopping the vegetables. So everybody had a station, so we can get
Oh,
all of
okay.
our food done. And so yeah, we worked as a team. But TV, oh my
Yeah,
goodness, woo!
yeah.
Oh man, you talk about work, woo!
Yeah, yeah. And
Because you on the network's time.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So
And
what they want.
okay, so that's cool. So they
Hmm.
did set you up to win technically.
Right?
All
Yeah.
right.
Oh yeah.
So now,
Yeah.
when you went back to the house after that,
Hmm.
how were you able to transition what you learned there into your regular routine? Like, was that a difficult uh thing to
Uh,
start?
well, let me tell you how. So I was the first one to get eliminated because the first week I only lost 13 pounds in 1 week.
That's a lot though, bro.
So, well, that's a lot. But see, my competitor lost 21 pounds in 1 week.
What?
And so, yeah, we was dropping some weight that
I'm
first
about to
week.
say they must have did some cocaine or something.
No, no.
Only people I know can lose weight like that is crackheads, bro.
Oh my God. Look, I called my mom and my wife because I had to let them know, hey, I'll be coming home in a day or two because they still had to do some filming for me before I went home. And they're like, what do you mean? You making it sound that's a little? That's 13 pounds in a week. I
That's
mean,
what I'm
shoot, I'm
saying.
lucky to lose a half a pound in a week. She said, "Were you doing?" She said, "Were you doing anything besides dieting?" I said, "No, I was just dieting, y'all. Oh my gosh, no." They thought I was taking something else. I said, "No,
That's
I
what I'm
can't take
saying.
anything."
Like, bro, like
So,
now if you say they
no,
slid me some coke, I'm like, yeah, I get it. You curb the
no,
appetite.
no. I look. I lost 13 pounds. I was sent home first, and I came back to the finale. The show was only for 3 months. I lost 48 pounds total in 3 months. And when I got back home from the finale, that's when this whole pandemic started with COVID. And they shut down the
Oh,
gyms. They shut down a lot of places. And let me tell you something. Somebody, I ain't gonna say, I ain't gonna say the name, I ain't gonna call no problem, but somebody who I knew, who I thought it was my friend. Oh, Rob, what you gonna do now, man? The gym is closed. You gonna put all that weight back on? I said, this
uh,
dude right here, are you, dude, man, the only reason why I ain't gonna slap you because I changed, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and walk away from you. But see, people like that has always been in my life that try to tear me down because they could never understand how could this giant have so much peace? How come I
mm,
can't get this man to break his character? See, people always try to rattle your character, and I'm not gonna let this person rattle my character. So I told my wife, I said, look, the gym is closing. We have a 2-car garage. I'm taking my vehicle and parking down the driveway, and we're turning our garage to a gym.
okay,
So
okay, I
that
like that.
entire week, we went to Walmart, got the floor mats, we got some dumbbells, we got some resistant bands, and I said, okay, Monday through Friday when I'm working from home, For lunchtime, we're gonna do 4 miles at the park, and then we're gonna come home and lift. And so her and I worked out 7 days a week. We did 3 or 4 miles at the park, and her and I prepped for each other 7 days a week. No breaks in between. Because I think about it, the restaurants were closed. I mean, we couldn't go out to eat, so we had to cook our own food.
Wow.
So we just made it a habit. So even when stuff started opening up, we were like, we can cook that, but we can cook a healthier version of that. Like, so, I mean, my wife's a juicer. She has her own juicing company in Lafayette. You know, I'm a trainer now. So
Okay.
everything, I look at the pandemic as a way that we evolved as not only a married couple, but as a healthy couple.
I like it. I like it.
So we took our becoming a better version of ourselves to a whole nother level, that we had to depend on each other to not only become healthier, but show our son how to become healthier. Our son wants to stay in the kitchen now. He's 5 years old, but he's over there cooking with us.
I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So that's how I was able to keep everything together and keep pushing.
Okay. So I got so many questions. So
Hey, I'm here. I got time, man. I ain't got nowhere to go.
Okay. So getting into that routine. What now? Okay. What were you doing before you went to the show? Were you like occupation wise? Were you a trainer then?
No. I'm a sales rep. I was just being a sales rep. Before the show, I was just a sales rep, and I lift weights. You know, I just
Okay.
I played football, so all I do was lift weights. But I was very inconsistent with my diet. So I would try keto, vegan, vegetarian, the Beyonce
the
apple
juice
cider
cleanse.
vinegar and what the maple syrup and cayenne pepper diet, like.
Yeah.
And so the weekend would come, and I'd be at the all you can eat buffet for sushi or Chinese food. IHOP almost kicked me out because when they had all you can eat pancake day,
Bro, I know you wasn't in there just sitting down laying on
Oh,
pancakes, bro.
look. My wife's like, she's like, babe, I think it's enough. I said, look, it said all you can eat pancakes. No,
So
I'm
I
here.
want to try these pancakes today.
Look. The lady was like, she came to the table. She gave me eyes like, are you good? You know, y'all need some. Oh yeah. I want another stack. She's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. Bring my stack. What's wrong with you? Give my stack of pancakes. You didn't ask me if I'm sure. I know I'm big, but hey, I'm trying to lose weight. But y'all offered all you can eat pancakes. Like, come on with it. Where my butter and my syrup at?
Dude.
So so my weekends is what killed my progress. So during the week, I would eat clean, but on the weekends, I would consume 35 to 4,000 calories Saturday and Sunday.
Like each?
I would eat that. Yeah, I would eat.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. I would eat like there was no like I would just like morning at IHOP, lunchtime Chick-fil-A, and dinner time Chinese food.
Wow. Oh, you were going in then.
Oh yeah, I'm like, man, it's the weekend. Cheat meals all day.
All day. Okay.
All day. Mm-hmm.
Listen, now I got an artist I'm working with. I hope you listening to this, Rock. I called his name out. Yeah, I'm gonna call you out. Look, he be good. Like when he came down here, he's still in North Carolina, but when he came down here the last time, he was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna get out here with you. I could do between 3 to 6 miles in my good season, right?
Okay.
And I'm good for doing a green drink and juice. I'm good for that. I'm good. But that Sunday, I would normally do one meal, and the other meals I stay strong. He comes down here, he like, bro, I'm about to go to cookout, so you about to get that? I was like, man, I'm about to juice something right quick, and we gonna hit studio. This man came back with 2 hot dogs, a hamburger, some fries, some onion rings, some chicken nuggets, and I think a milkshake.
For who?
For him.
For him?
And he like 6. He ain't nothing but like 6'1" or something like that. Like, bruh.
Man, yeah, he was eating like me back in the day. Oh yeah. And you know what? let me tell you the scary thing about this, which is a blessing in disguise. When I went to the Biggest Loser, they do a full body diagnostic on your health. And my body, they did an age range for your body. So I was 32 years old. My body was in shape of a 81-year-old diabetic.
Yeah.
So I didn't have diabetes, but I was pre-diabetic. I had high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and my heart was strong, clear, no blocked artery. They did a stress test and everything. And I'm just sitting here like, Lord, I'm thankful because your body at any moment can shut down. Your body's like, look, like, dude, I'm trying to hold you together, but you keep on pounding in this unhealthy food, and I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. One day I'm just gonna shut off. Because every I call it every quarter, but every 3 months I would be in the hospital to the point where the nurses and the doctors in the ER, hey, what's up, Miss Richardson? How you doing? Oh man, your blood pressure out of whack again? Oh, let's go ahead and give him 2 IVs and let's give him some water and some applesauce. Like I'm walking in like a Ritz Carlton. You know, hey, how you doing? You know, we got the free service ready for you. Like, no, I'm in a hospital, and y'all know my name. That's not good.
Nah.
That's not good at all. Good.
So they knew you in the hospital, like.
Yeah, I felt like Jay-Z up in there. I'm like, hey, you know, I'm a celebrity up in here. You know, like, you know, like, hey, yeah, got my room ready. You know, I'm like, and he talking to a guy that I hate needles. Like, I hated it. Okay. So they had to give me 2 IVs because I was on 4 different medications, and all medications was counteracting each other. So I was always dehydrated. And so my heart would beat so fast that I would feel like I was about to have a heart attack or stroke out. But it's really the medications it was just too much on my body, you know? And so that's why they had to hook me up to IVs. I'd be on IV for about 2 or 3 hours.
Okay. That's a lot.
So a lot. And those bills rack up too. So I always tell people, so Rob, what's your motivation? If you keep going to the hospital and you're on medicine, that should be your motivation right there.
That was actually one of my questions too. Like,
go ahead. No, go ahead.
Like, no, just okay. So now that you've kind of adapted to this new lifestyle, right? And now you're training people. Do you ever have the fear of going back now that you're training and be like, I done picked up a little bit, whatever? Or do you kind of keep a good gauge on it and it's like a stress-free type of management style?
No, this is actually, I call this phase 2 of mine. This mindset of mine is really changed. So I will never go back to that person ever again.
I like that.
My wife and my son depend on me to be this person I am and to continue to get better. You know, Mike Rashad, one of the guys I always listen to, he said, you got to be, as a father, you got to be dangerous. You know, you got to have that warrior 300 mindset. Like, this is my castle. You know, how am I gonna be able to be there for my family, defend my castle if I'm not healthy or in shape?
Yeah.
And if I allow food and if I put myself in a back burner and not invest into my health, I can't be dangerous for them. So I have to lead by example. So my son Elijah, when he has a family one day, he can show his kids. So I'm breaking generational curses when it comes to being overweight and being unhealthy and then not investing into yourself.
Right.
So no, there's no going back. He's gone.
So okay, and investing in yourself, because I know. Okay, so I don't know if you'll hear the part of the pod before you, but my pod kind of has a lot of. It's kind of like barbershop talk mixed with tech, mixed with music, and a little politics here and there, right?
Okay, right.
And a lot of what we talk about is men's health, right?
Right.
Part of the reason why I started doing these these TikTok videos are dumb to me, but you know, I'm in the late 30s group, right? So.
Right. Yep. Me too. So, 35.
Yeah. Oh, I'm older than you. I gotta do better, man. But so you know, I said, you know, I'm gonna start doing these videos to subconsciously teach men, look, and especially us dads. Like I got 2 girls. I got a 3-year-old and a 6-year-old.
Okay.
And to just teach men like, yo, okay, nah, bruh. Take some time, sneak off if you need to, buy yourself some dope stuff, get some smell good just for you.
Right.
Like the funny thing is, your wife gonna be like, "Oh, that's new." Like I ain't seen that, and that's kind of what I'm
Straight up.
But it's good. It makes you feel better about yourself, and then in addition to that, take the time to work out, eat better. Like we deplete ourselves for the family, which that's kind of the old school. That's how we grew up.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
our folk, daddy them said, "Nah, look, you take care of your family by any means necessary."
Yep.
And you know, you 50, 60, you got diabetes and all of the other diseases that
You
we
can't even walk.
yeah,
Yep.
because you quote unquote took care of your family and didn't take care of you.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I think that you are dropping jewels for the
Yeah.
men. Like, dude, fellas, listen.
Yo, look. I'm 35 years old, and my wife been telling me I need to get a massage, and now I have a regular schedule for massage every single month.
Yep.
This lady, Haley is the best masseuse, hands down, in Louisiana. When I went to go see her before I went home for Christmas, I fell asleep on the table after an hour, and she thought something else was wrong with me. She's like, so, Miss Richardson, you okay? I said, oh yeah, I'm just. She's like, oh well, I finished up about 20 minutes ago. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get up. Get up and get dressed real quick. You know, I'm in there. I mean, look, my wife is getting having massage appointments every month. I said, this is what you've been going to. I've been missing out.
We started that when we moved to Georgia,
Mm-hmm.
cause I ain't gonna. I'm from the South, you know, and like straight South too. So anything that seems feminine, you're like, nah. It's massage, feet rub, like, hey, you don't do that. You don't do that.
Oh,
Get out here
man.
carrying these bricks. Go ahead,
Yep.
shovel that dirt.
Same way. Yep.
So, you know, my wife and I started doing that, and we got to get back to it. We kind of gotten busy doing business and stuff, but I remember the first time I went, and we went to, I think Massage Envy or something like, one of them chain stores. Got a massage. I was like, yo, like, all of the work that I did, I don't even feel it in my back and my leg. Like, wow. So this what this is. And even the pedicure stuff, like, that was feminine growing up. Now it's like, yo, I could do that. That's cool. I'm with it. So yeah, treat yourself, man. Listen.
Look. Hey, I get. Not only I get massages done, but I go get my feet done as well.
Mm-hmm. It's necessary. Hold on, we're gonna give him a clap for the feet.
Hey, give me. Hey, look. These crust buckets needed, brother. Wearing cleats since I was in high school to 24 years old. Oh yeah. My feet need. But like you said, like I go to Old Navy. I go to H&M now, man. Oh man, look,
they don't understand.
They don't understand. If you're a man and you think that, oh, I'm not supposed to go shop for myself, I ain't supposed to go listen, you missing out. I'm telling you,
okay.
You are missing out.
I'm gonna see if it's just me. But bruh, all right. So didn't you feel good the first time you can go to like one of the I'll say the regular stores? It's not big and tall. And get some like just jeans.
What? Oh, look. People at Old Navy, women at Old Navy was like, he acted like he had Universal Studios. He had Old Navy. He had Disney, Disneyland. I said, look, give me that, give me this. Oh, give me the one with the ripped holes in it. Yeah, I want that one too. Yeah. Look, I'm putting on athletic slim fit. I'm looking at my legs in the mirror and everything. People looking at me like, what is wrong with this brother right here? Like, this dude, like he never wore some clothes before.
Yo, but they don't understand when you come from being so big and you shrink down to where you can fit stuff. Like, yo, it's if y'all don't know.
Look, a 64-inch waist to a 38. Oh, I'm tripping out. Trust me, I'm showing out.
You had a 60 what?
64-inch waist. I wore a 6XL shirt, 7XL jackets, I mean, big and tall, and big and tall stores. I
Yeah.
love the alcohol. I love the clothes, but one shirt costs $70. A pair of jeans costs $70. That's $140 for one shirt, one jeans,
And
per
you
pair
ain't
of jeans.
and look, you ain't talking about like new money. You talking about
No,
70 back then. Like
look. So
they don't know, man. They don't know.
man, look. I would have to wear the same two pair of jeans each week and the same three shirts each week because I just couldn't afford to buy. You know, I can find new jackets to wear to cover it up, but it'd be like, wait, did you wear that shirt on Monday? I said, hey, look. It's a red shirt. I washed it again. It's clean, okay. But I mean, it got expensive.
Yeah.
Like I would have to decide between buying clothes or filling up my car.
That's heavy,
Buying
bro.
suits don't even look. Buying suits
I
now
remember.
don't even get me to the suits because,
Yep. And then look, everything that you wear got that balloon feel. Like it's never tapered. You're not gonna get a
no,
tapered nothing.
not getting tapered, and I mean, look, you going to church in the suit and you sweating out the suit before 20 minutes. So
Yep.
it go from looking red to red velvet because you've been sweating so much. Yeah, red
Exactly.
velvet suit you got on? Oh no, bro, it's a red suit. You're just sweating a little bit. Don't mind me. So the struggle. Let me tell you something. Like, and then I can go all day about the
Yeah.
struggle. The seatbelt,
Yep.
the airplane, the
Yep.
airplane.
Yeah.
The stewardess. Hey, Miss Brisson, I'm sorry. I see that you only bought one seat.
Yep.
You might have to buy the other seat because I don't think the other person can sit next
Yep.
to you. I'm like, hey, hey,
People
hey, hey.
don't understand, man. They don't understand.
They don't understand at all. Like, how Kevin Hart did that little did a skit. We're talking about when you slide your card, it come back with a zero
Yeah,
balance.
yeah, yeah.
And so when the stewardess come in and tell me, hey,
Yeah.
hey, come here, hey, come talk to me. Now what's going on real quick?
Yep.
you
Yep.
know, don't make an announcement. Okay, yeah, go ahead and buy this. I'll buy this seat. Just go ahead. Go. Like,
Exactly.
it was embarrassing. So, oh yeah, trust me, people understand the struggles. Oh my goodness.
So okay. All right. So we can bring it in
Uh-huh.
when it comes to because I want the people to have some takeaways for the first of the year. Everybody does these New Year's resolutions. And I did on last pod, I was like, no, like New Year's resolutions are trash. Don't do those. Set a plan, set a goal, put those in place and implement it. Just do it. So as it relates to giving people some hope and some
Okay.
uh just something to go to aim towards as far as weight loss and just partaking in this new journey, what kind of words could you give them?
Do it. Do it for you. Don't do it for and don't do it because you're trying. Don't be a follower. Don't follow your favorite celebrity, your favorite idol. When it comes to losing weight, don't look at, man, I need to drop 50 pounds in 4 months. How can I do that? How can I what's the best way to lose this belly fat? What's the best way to lose this arm fat? Like, you have to look at your health overall, and you have to say, I want to become the healthiest version of myself and just keep it there. That's it. The weight's going to fluctuate. The weight's going to drop. But if you don't have a trainer or a coach, when the weight fluctuates and drops, you're going to have to hire one. It's just simple as that. So you got to put your priorities in order. Okay, you want that new bag. You want that. Everything that's materialistic is put aside. Everything. Now, if you got to buy some new clothes, fine. You got some massages, fine.
Mm-hmm.
But you're going to have to find something that you can sacrifice to help you lose that 40 to 100 pounds so that you can learn how to. You have to find a trainer that's going to teach you. I teach my clients how to lose the weight and not to depend on me after they hit their journey.
I like that.
If because a lot of trainers, they're gonna be like, you know what? Yeah, you lost your weight, but what you gonna do now? Why don't you hire me so I can keep? No. I want you to lose the weight and learn on the way how to eat. So that doesn't mean I'm gonna keep you away from your favorite food items. No, eventually I'm gonna say, go ahead and have your high calorie meal, but I want you to learn how to eat and how to live. It's not all about targeting belly fat, targeting back fat, targeting chest, and all. I'm not going to tell you to get a waist trainer, or I'm not going to tell you to buy all these creams, or buy a fat burner. No, keep it simple. We have vegetables and fruits and lean meats around us everywhere we go.
Right.
You have to learn how to eat. You have to learn how to prep, and be okay with fluctuations. Be okay with plateaus. Just make adjustments and keep going. Key word for 2020 for 2022 for me. The key statement for me is to keep going.
Yeah.
That means it could be a rainy day. That means the day could suck. It could be terrible. But as long as I'm waking up the next day, I'm able to fall on my knees and pray and give thanks. I have another day to get it right.
That's right. That's right. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, how can the people reach out to you? Are you training virtually? All that stuff.
I'm training virtually. So you can reach out to me on my Instagram page, my TikTok, my Facebook. So my Instagram and TikTok is Transform with Rich. My Facebook page is Robert Richardson II. I train virtually right now online, but I'm starting to train in person starting in a week or actually in 2 weeks.
Okay.
So I'm based out of Lafayette, Louisiana. If you're ever in town, you want to come train with me, hit me up by DM or email. You fill out my fitness questionnaire, but I'm always accessible. I'm not gonna deny anybody some advice or some tips on how to become a healthier version of themselves. I want everybody to learn from me. That's why I'm so transparent with everything.
Yeah. I love it, man.
I don't hide anything. I don't hide anything because I believe by transparency can help somebody become or can help somebody get out of the mistakes or the pitfalls that they're already in already.
But it's freeing for you too, ain't it?
Oh, it is. It's hey, I'm telling you, it's I love talking about health and fitness and people making it so simple. Like there's so many different things out there that can confuse people.
Yeah.
Do this. No, you're doing this wrong. Just look, just meal plan, lift your weights and cardio, and then sleep, and then repeat. You're done. Over. There's nothing else you need to do.
Yeah. I love it, dude. I love it.
Yes. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Sir, I appreciate this talk. I will have all of Mr. Richardson's information down in the subject. Y'all will see it on the screen too. Y'all see it. For the Spotify listeners, just reach out to him on IG. He just told y'all what stuff is. So just don't be ignorant. Just follow him.
Please don't. Hey, hit me up and give me time to answer. We're gonna have a good conversation. I promise you.
Yeah. All right, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate
you. Hey, look. Next time you call me and I sound like this, give me a second to get myself together. My body all beat up. I'm old now. You know what I'm saying?
Look, okay, if you old, then I'm ancient, bro. Listen.
No, you still a young buck. You know what I'm saying? You still young. I don't want to hear that. I seen your TikTok video.
All right, I appreciate it, bro. All right,
still
man.
good.
Take care.
All
of
right, man.
yourself,
I appreciate you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Peace. That was awesome. That was great. Y'all keep going. Y'all heard the man. Keep going. Like, I'm not gonna get into the stories because I think we're on like an hour 30, something like that. Yeah, something like that. It's cool. I enjoyed it. Y'all need this too. So, last but not least, I want to make sure that y'all are up onto what's going on. So we are now, drum roll. We are now looking for some artists to showcase on here, Mad Lucrative, and on Sound and Wave concert series. 2 different groups of artists, though. We're looking for soul people, kind of spoken word artists, all the colorful people, maybe even a painter. I would love like a painter that could paint live on set while the music's playing. Like y'all seen stuff like done in church. We want to kind of do it in this circuit too. So if y'all know somebody that does it, turn them on to us. Sound and Wave concert series on IG. If you don't get that, then go to Curtain Room ATL. Curtain Room ATL, we have the podcast studio almost ready. Hey, let's get it. The podcast studio will be ready for rental as of February 1st. Well, I do want to tell you this. We want to encourage people to start their podcast, yes. But we don't want to get them to start podcasts about random stuff. And I'm not trying to censor nobody, right? Because we let a few words fly here. It is what it is. That's how we roll sometimes. But I don't want to promote any kind of killing, over-sexualized stuff, any racist stuff. That type of, we're not promoting that. So if you come to the studios down here in Atlanta and that's your content, we're not for you. I'm sorry. It is what it is. But if you do have some just colorful content and just some just different stuff, like, yeah, come through. I want to hear what you got, and if it's dope, then you can be in our podcast studio. Not this one either. The new room, Studio A. This is Studio B, Studio A over there. Oh, but it's been real, y'all. I love y'all. Thank you for hanging with us, and I'm out. See y'all next week. Peace.